We're here on In the Strap podcast with me, Steve Fernandez, and James Rhodes Mason. We're going to be talking about a couple of things tonight. A couple of questions about New York Tri State Arm Wrestling and all the super matches that went on the whole year. Who was the best? Who was the fastest? A couple different questions on anything kind of to just open up each other's minds and see exactly who thinks what and what really went on and who's got their opinions on a couple different things too as well. So what's going on, James? What's going on, hard-working man?
Not much, bro. We just went and picked up a four-wheeler that my buddy totaled like 6 months ago. But sorry, his son stole his four-wheeler and totaled it. So we just picked it up. So we're doing an hour and a half trip back home. I'm almost home. But enough about four-wheelers and little delinquents stealing four-wheelers and totaling them. I was thinking about it the other day. We were talking about like all your events. How many events did you have this year, Steve? You had Battle Tri-State, Arm Wars 2.
Mine particularly, or do you mean my events and other events I helped out with?
Particularly your events.
I think there was 6 altogether.
Yeah, I'm trying to. I think
So it was Battle of Tri-State, New York Arm Wars, New York Spoke Super Match Series. What was after that? King of the Tri-State, Test Your Frame.
Oh, that's 5. You had 5.
Yeah, there's got to be another one in between there. I thought there was one more, but that could be it. I'm not sure if I have one more in there, but yeah, I think maybe 5.
I got a question. What was your favorite venue out of all the cards you had?
My favorite venue was the Dramatic Hall when you and me were calling out the shots, where it was 2 floors. Each competitor walked down from their own section. Lights everywhere. I mean, food upstairs, food downstairs. I ordered like 40 pies for downstairs, and there was so much food upstairs. I mean, it was just great. VIP section upstairs. You can overlook everything, see everything from every angle. It was. I mean, I thought that was probably the most beautiful venue.
Oh, I think so. Like, I love that event, dude. I remember sitting there going, I wish more people came because, like, that whole thing, it wasn't just an event. That was an experience, I would say.
Yeah, absolutely. I agree with you 100%. I mean, everything about it, where you were at, where you were hanging out, just the stage, the setup. It was really good. It was really nice. So yeah, I definitely agree with you.
You know what I wish, though, if we could reflect on it, is I wish we did the announcing from the second floor on the balcony.
Yeah, that would have been we could have done that.
Because then we would have had like an overview and we would have been able to see more stuff, I think. Just
Yeah,
my
definitely.
opinion.
Yeah, definitely. I agree. I agree with you.
But
If and when we go back there, we'll probably be able to set it up something like that. You know what I mean? And we'll be able to have like a different type of camera set up and everything like that because the camera crew bailed on me like last minute, so it wasn't to the exciting, you know what I mean, moment that I wanted to have there, with the all the camera crew and everything like that. So it was just, but Thomas Didi saved the day. He did a great job. So did Jennifer Ann Learn. She did a phenomenal job, like they always do. And yeah, and we took it away from there.
I loved it. Dude, that was a stacked card, too. But honestly, like, I don't think there was one event where you didn't have a stacked card, or at least, I would say this. You didn't have at least 3 awesome super matches. Like, wars. Like, you know what I mean? Good back and forth, like, and just a good matchup.
Hmm.
It's hard. You know what I mean? Arm wrestling math is so hard to do sometimes.
It is.
And again, like a good one to point out is like Miguel versus Bigfoot. I thought was going to be closer than what it was,
I agree with you, 100%.
but it shows, dude, and it lets people know the level differences. Like, arm wrestling is such a weird level. You know what I mean? Because you think like, okay, I'm really good, and then you meet another guy, and you're like, oh, he's not even elite. He's like mediocre pro, and he stomps me. And then you get to go meet these guys like Devin and Paul Lynn and Storm and let's Bill Sinks. I don't even know where you put Bill Sinks on the rankings.
Yeah, I don't really know either because he's not rated or ranked on too many things out there, and he's probably one of the best pullers that you can get at 198 pounds.
Yeah, and he's a stud.
Yeah, I mean, absolutely. I mean, 110%. That's why I always ask him, to pull. I actually just recently asked him for a match that I don't want to expose yet. Um, but if it happens, I can't wait, and that's going to be at Battle of the Tri-State 3, and that's going to be on February 7th at the Homewood Suites Inn by Hilton. So I can't wait for that. That's going to be great. I mean, either way, I'd have to say that whole, I mean, and we went through James. That's a stacked card for Battle of Tri-State 3 as it is, just it is as it is now.
Dude, you're talking at minimum, half the card is elite,
Yeah,
like top tier, best in New England
yeah, definitely.
arm
Yeah,
wrestlers.
absolutely.
I, like, and again, everyone that pulls in your cards has earned their right. They went to the tournaments, they won, and that's how you get in to Steve's super matches. Or if you're just mopping everybody, and Steve's got a champion of his own that's been winning constant, then he's like, okay, you think you're really good? Let's find out. And I respect the shit out of that because like you're not trying to hide anybody from anyone, but you're fair. You're like, all right, I think you're at this level, and let's test you.
That's really the what it is, you know what I mean? And some of these guys do get tested, and I think they just get better and better, you know what I mean, as the wins and as the losses go, honestly. And speaking of that, we were just talking about that the other a couple, what was it, yesterday, and who won the most and who lost the most and who was the better on, best on the table and stuff. And it shows how all these guys are getting so much better and getting to the next level. You know what I mean? So I see that. You know what I mean, and I like to see that too, which is great. You know what I mean? So,
I love it.
but we have a lot of
Um,
people to shout out here. Let me shout out to Carolina Loomis for watching.
Carolyn,
Cam Denny, Dan. Everybody showing a lot of love. What's going on, guys? Dan Citrella. What's up, Dan? Daniel
Dan are
Schwartz.
having a super match at the at Battle of the Tri-State 3.
Say again.
Me and Dan Controller are gonna have a super match at Battle of the Tri-State 3.
Yeah, I don't know about that. Maybe you
It's
guys.
not gonna be on the main card. We're gonna do it on a side table.
All right. I'll be the ref. I want to be the ref.
Yeah, dude, I want to start my own league. It's gonna be called Backyard Arm Wrestling, where it's one ref, backstage, backyard. I like backstage arm wrestling, where basically the only rule is you got to pin the other guy, and your elbow can't go 3 inches off the pad. 2.5. Yeah.
But let me ask you, James, what was like, I would say, because you were I would say you were there a decent amount of times, and I know you watched all the matches that were, at all the super matches that I had before. So what would you say was your favorite match out of all the matches
Oh,
the whole year?
it's not fair because they're like, dude, I'm not even just kissing ass, but there were so many matches where I was emotionally happy to go to. So when you gave me my first opportunity to pull Chris Burt, and I didn't know who Miguel was, I didn't know any of these guys. You know what I mean? I just came out of state, and I didn't know Miguel Fernandez was as good as everyone, or as good as he is. And I knew Bill Sinks was my homeboy. Like, he's from Vermont, and he's the legend of Vermont. So, okay, we got to cheer for Bill Sinks. And then everyone's saying that Miguel lost to Bill. And I'm like, so why are we doing this? And they're like, well, it's not going to be the same. And then watching Bill beat Miguel, and I'm just sitting there screaming at everybody, like, I told you don't count out Bill Sinks. Like, that was just such a moment for me. And then I would say Arm Wars 2, when Patrick Wheats like beast moded Jonathan McChurchin, that was another moment.
One of my favorite matches, I'd have to say, were Bill Sikes that we lost you, but it's okay. We'll have you back in a little bit. But one of my favorite matches was Bill Sinks and Vladimir, the Russian assassin. He's such a, I mean, he's such a beast. He's really good. Ridiculous side pressure. Such a good hook. He's really good inside. I mean, everywhere he is, but I'm just saying in general. I mean, I think that was Bill's. I think that was Bill's hardest match to date. And I know he just pulled Storm. Storm was a phenomenal puller too, so nothing to take away from him. He's really good. But yeah, that was one of my favorite matches of all. Miguel and him didn't. I mean, that was a phenomenal match too. Another one of my favorite matches too was Tyler Edlin versus David Seaton. That was such a great match. That was Average Joe's versus Purple Cobras. Such a great match. That went back and forth. Another 3-2 victory for Tyler Edlin. And speaking of Tyler, I mean, Tyler would have to be one of the best pullers that's been pulling for New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling in every super match that I gave him. I mean, he's been probably the most consistent and has won, I think, probably the most. Well, comparison to Bill Sinks too. Bill, he hasn't lost one yet. He's an absolute beast. Speaking of beasts, what's up, Beast Mode? What's up, Sergio? What's up, Dan? What's up, Bryce Zachariah and James Fitzsimmons? Thanks for watching, guys. But yeah, speaking of Brown Rice, really impressive, man. When I seen him at the MAC tournament and the MAC Super Match Series, Challenger Series that Dan Citrella and Dan Schwartz had. Ian Cardini was there and his whole crew. Phenomenal jerseys too as well. But Bryce is, I mean, ridiculous. So strong and at that weight. And I don't want to spoil anything or say who it is, but I already threw Bryce a super match, you know, to see if he can come to New York, and he wants to see if he can pull someone that have really, he knows exactly who I'm talking about. But he's great puller, so fast. And I love his energy. I love the excitement that he puts on the table. So really classy guy. I like him. He's great. He's from Canada. I'm pretty sure he's a Canadian guy. But yeah, and also Miguel Fernandez is on. Thanks for watching, Miguel. We were just talking about you, Miguel. I mean, one of the best pullers out there between 198 to 220. Left and right hand. I mean, it doesn't, any given day, I mean, he can win left or right handed. He's gone up against Coach Ray and has beaten Coach Ray. I'm sure everybody has seen, you know, when he pulled him, it was at the King of the Table. Then he pulled him against, Coach Ray had to beat him twice. And he did, but I mean, it was not easy. And everybody knows how good Coach Ray is, you know, so that just speaks, you know, how good Miguel is. And but yeah, absolute beast, left or right hand. And I was gonna say, who also, Dan did a phenomenal job this year. He did have a couple losses, I think, to, I would say, decent guys, you know, that are out there, you know, that are very good. Left and right hand, I think he's got a better winning streak with his left hand, actually. Dan Schwartz does, so he's done a great job. You know, thank you so much for always helping out filming too as well. So that's a lot. Always making everything look so professional. But yeah, great job, left and right hand. And yeah, I mean, who else did a phenomenal job? Or even I always have in the back of my mind when it comes to, I mean, showcasing a really good match is Ethan Sherritt too from Iron Link Arms. Such an exciting puller. Always leaves everything on the table. I mean, left or right hand too as well. It's just great to see him, you know, to see what he does, how exciting of a puller, you know, he is. So that's great to see. Victor Clearwater, thanks for watching, man. What's up, buddy? I'd have to say that's one of the biggest. I don't want to say it's an upset because, but I even said that if Victor beats James Mason 3-0, that is going to be a big upset. And to me, I think it is the way I look at everything, just for the fact that James is good, you know, ranked in Vermont, one of the best, if not the best left-handed. But he's still good right-handed. Victor Clearwater is dominant right-handed, and hasn't even been pulling for that long, and pulled a really good win up against James. So that's a lot of respect for him. A lot of respect for him. And he's only been pulling for I think a couple of years, not even that long. Great team too, cracking arms with Cameron. I think we got James back here. Let's see if we can get him back.
Hey, man, sorry about that.
What's up? Yeah, no, just leave me hanging here. You know what I mean?
Oh, dude, I fucking told you it was gonna happen.
What's up, Chris Couch and Frank for watching? What's going on?
Dude,
But yeah,
wait, Frank who?
Frank Perez, Frank that makes fun of you, and I think is hilarious.
Dude, Frank's lucky he's handsome as fuck, because I don't let handsome guys talk.
So that's another guy. That's a really good puller, right-handed, left-handed. I mean, his right hand he's so fast and he hits. I mean, so hard. So it's hard to catch him. You know what I mean? If you can, you might get lucky. If not, you're still in a war with him. He just had a great match at East versus West too. So that was a great match for him.
Yeah, he pulled in the 242, didn't he? Or like 105?
I'm not sure. I think he did.
Yeah, I think he was a little too heavy for 209. I think he weighed in like 216, he said.
Yeah. Miguel saying Victor versus James left. Victor doesn't pull left, and I think James would beat him left. But
I
Victor
think
doesn't even pull left.
he says about my left hand.
Say again?
I said, better know better and challenge my left. Miguel knows walk me like a dog. I'll make him take me for a walk again.
Your microphone sucks, Dick.
Is it better now? Is my thumb covering it?
Yeah, no, I was just hearing dip, 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 dip,
I
dip,
said, Miguel better watch what he says because he knows about my left. If he wants, he can walk me like a bag again. I'll make him do it.
You mean that Miguel will beat you again? Like
That's
a
what I
little
said.
baby?
I said I'll make him walk me like a bad dog.
Oh, okay, that's what I thought you said.
I'll let him put me back in my
Hey, I'm getting on my computer.
computer. I'm gonna.
You can't even see you through here. You're like fucking. You're pixelated like a motherfucker.
What are you talking about? Give it a second.
That shit looks horrible.
Hurts.
That looks so bad.
Does it really look pixelated?
I mean, you look white, like white.
Dude, it's the blue shirt. I got a tan. I know. I make you look black right now, dude.
No, you look like you're powder right now. Like there's like a lens. Yeah, that changed a little bit, a little bit, a little bit. But either way, let's go back into subject. What's up, Joe? Thanks for watching. Eric, thanks for watching. But yeah, let's go back into subject here. So
Yeah.
who do you think and who would you think? I'm saying I was just going through a couple different guys. I went through Miguel, Bill Sings, Tyler Edlin. What do you think of? Who was your? I would say. Who do you think has the most wins out of everybody that pulled so far?
In the super matches themselves.
Yeah,
I have a question. Who did this one? So I know Tyler was in just about every single one of them, wasn't he?
Tyler was. Yeah, he was on a winning streak for a bit. So
But no,
yes.
but Tyler pulled every single super match you had this year.
Did he really?
Think about it. He pulled that Battle of the Tri-State 2. He pulled that Arm Wars 2.
Who did he pull at Battle of the Tri-State?
Who did he pull at Battle of the Tri-State?
I don't think he pulled Battle of the Tri-State.
If Tyler's watching, Tyler, comment who you pulled at Battle of the Tri-State. I'm pretty sure he pulled. Oh, he pulled Evan. No, he pulled Caleb Janelle.
No way, dude.
Yeah, he pulled Caleb Janelle, dude.
That was at Battle of the Tri-State? I don't think so.
Battle of Tri-State 2, I think they pulled right-handed. And then Arm Wars 2, no, you're right. You're right. He pulled Caleb Janela Arm Wars 2. Who did he pull?
Arm
Then
Wars
he
2.
did pull Evan. Or no, Evan pulled
He
David.
pulled Caleb Janelle there is what I think is New York Arm Wars 2.
Yes, that's where he pulled Caleb. I'm trying to think who he pulled that Armor or Battle of the Tri-State 2. Anyways, we're reminiscing too much. But I was going to say, I think Tyler's been at every single one of them. Alexander was at quite a lot of them, wasn't he?
Oh, and you know what? The other one too. What wasn't it was the other ones that we're missing too that we're not counting that aren't my specific events are also New York State Championships, which was Average Joes versus Purple Cobras. I put those super matches together. And the other ones were too, where you were on, were at the fucking Extreme games, at the fitness games.
Where I was at the CrossFit games.
Yeah, exactly.
And I told so many people that, and I lied.
Well, you didn't lie. You got told what you got told because that's what got told to me.
Travis Bajan's a liar. That's what I did.
Yeah, I'm not gonna say anything, but it is what it is.
Listen, I looked up to Travis Bajan.
Hey, same thing. Same thing with the shirts. Same thing with the shirts.
I was so mad. I was so mad, dude. The whole reason, I was like, I'm gonna get a Rogue shirt with my name on it from Travis Bajan. I was like, I'm gonna frame this fucker. And then I see Travis. I'm like, hey man, where are the jerseys? Where are the shirts? He's like, they were all different colors, so I'm not doing it. And I'm like,
yep.
Well, you want to talk about, bro? Imagine meeting Jesus for the first time, and you're like, it's Jesus. And 2 minutes into talking to Jesus, you're like, I want to fucking punch this guy in the balls. Like, that's how I felt with Travis Bajan.
But yeah, no, I know what you mean, man. I know what you're saying. But it was a good event, though. We had fun. You know what I mean? It is what it is.
Can't be too loud.
Sergio's in the chat. I'd have to say Sergio is probably one of the most. He pulls for such a long fucking time, and he's probably one of the best pullers at that weight that's going around. I'd say between, because he was 54, now he's like 65, 76.
Bro, every time Sergio has a match, I gotta go up to the table and get ready to stop the fight. Like when he's a little. I call him the chupacabra. Like you can see him like he starts to fester. Like he's being decent, but as the match is he's gonna walk that line. And you know what I mean? So vocal and like Sergio.
He's an exciting puller to watch.
Yeah, I love watching him, dude. He's one of the only guys when I go to a tournament I record the match. Not because I think the match is gonna be good, but I'm like 110% sure there might be a fist fight at the end of the match. And
no.
if you want to go viral, that's how you do it.
Yeah, but he's going up against a Georgian at Battle of Tri-State.
Oh so, no, was it the guy he was pulling at the last event?
Yep.
Bro. Dude, I'll be honest. It's not going to be good. It's not going to be good. What round is that? That should be round. Listen, to start it off, that should be number one. And it's not a diss song.
It is number one. It is number one. That's why, because it's going to be so exciting to watch them pull.
Bro.
It's going to be so. I can't wait. That was probably one of the most exciting matches that was there that day. That was Test Your Frame, and it wasn't a super match, but it was a phenomenal match to watch them go back and forth.
I felt so bad for the refs, dude. I told Ray and I told Steve, and Steve was the down rep. I'm like, hey, Steve. He goes, yeah. I said, you got two guys behind you that want to punch Sergio in the face. I'm like, if I scream Steve, I'm like, that means duck. Don't stand up because you're going to get caught with a left hand or a right hook real quick. And it's, oh, dude. Yeah, I can't wait. That's going to be fun. And
yeah. Every time he pulls, this is an exciting match. So I can't wait to see him pull. He's going to be the first match, so he's going to have to. He's going to be wide awake, which is good. And when he's, 100% Sergio is no one to fuck with, bro.
Well,
When
didn't
that
Sergio
guy,
beat him every time they pulled? So you're kind of giving him a layup, aren't you?
no, as far as I know, he got beat, and then he beat him, and then he got beat, and then he beat him. I think it was recently at the um, right now the East versus West that he went there and he beat him.
Oh.
It wasn't an easy match from what I saw, like in any way.
I think Sergio is going to dismantle this poor man, and especially in a super match where he doesn't get away from Sergio. Like Sergio's just bringing drama and the heat for. You understand this might be an hour match, and it's the first match. Like
Yeah, I
I
can't
don't
wait.
know. I think you did a good thing making this the first match. I think anyone that wants to be there, like some people show up late. You're
Yeah,
going to want to be there on time.
you're
Just
gonna want to be there on time to watch this match.
Bro, if I'm doing announcing that day, I'm like, welcome to the shit show. Hope we brought rubber boots, and I hope they're at least a foot tall. This shit's gonna get deep quick.
But yeah, we're gonna be announcing. If you can make it there, then we'll be announcing. We'll be double announcing.
Double announcing. That's
Double
awesome.
announcing. But yeah, what was I gonna say? um, biggest upset for you? What was your biggest upset match of the year?
I would have to say, personally, for me, that broke my heart would probably be 3-0. That hurt a lot. But ego aside, I would say Caleb versus Patrick. I did not see Caleb doing that. And I was telling you the other day, if anyone deserves an award, and this is no shot at him, but like the underdog of the year would definitely Caleb Johnson. The kid beat a lot of guys that he should. Everyone thought he should not beat, and he did. He did beat them. So good on Caleb, dude. He did a lot this year, and I'm really impressed with him. Now I am a fan of the boy wonder, Caleb Johnson. I gave him a nickname.
His nickname is Pajama Pants, but we can do Boy Wonder.
Wonder is way better.
Yeah, Pajama Pants. That's all he wears is pajamas. But yeah, I was
Yeah,
gonna
but
say Caleb is impressive, man. Very impressive. When he beat Wade Roberts, people kind of counted him out there, and then when he beat Patrick Weeks, people counted him out there, and he kept on winning. He keeps on winning. And some people might have thought that he must have been completely out of Flip's league, but that's the reason why I gave him Flip. Is because he's going to be on that level soon enough. You know what I mean?
right.
He's a
And
kid.
and respectfully too, the problem with I think Flip and Caleb is their styles are the same. Respectfully, Flip's better at it. They're both. You know what I
Your
mean?
microphone sucks.
Does it really suck right now, or is this far away?
Now it's good.
All right. Yeah, I had it too far away. That's on me. I said the problem with Flip and Caleb was they pull the same. You know what I mean?
I can
Same
see it. Yeah,
style.
yeah,
So
yeah,
so
yeah.
when your two guys are exactly the same, but one guy's just better, you're gonna find out, and that's exactly why I think Caleb got 3-0.
Yeah.
But I think he learned a lot from that. I hope.
He did. I think he did. Yeah,
Uh,
I think he did. But and he's gonna get better, and he's getting better, and he's getting faster. And that twitch, man, that he has is it's lethal. You know what I mean? It's lethal, especially when you just don't you don't it's just so quick, and if you're not there, and I have to say, you know what I mean, the refing could have been a little bit better last time, even though they did a great job, but all in all, you know what I mean, it's Caleb won. That's
mhm.
just what it is. That's just,
Well,
you know what I mean.
let's say this: reffing can always be better. No one can take that away. But let's respect the refs to know it sucks to be a ref, especially in a high pressure super match where both dudes are trying to do everything they can to win,
Yep.
and they're stressed. You know what I mean? And the
Yep.
refs don't want to foul a guy out. It sucks. It really does. But like I've seen a lot of matches where if they would have followed the rules right, dudes would have never even had a super match. They would have fouled out every round and it wouldn't have went anywhere. But can't do that.
And
No
I
one
was
will
gonna
watch.
say, I think he deserves for the biggest upset, and I think probably fastest pin.
No,
Yeah, he flashed Wade and he flashed Pat.
I understand he flashed him, but if we were gonna time it, there was like I think Aiden on Matt Flippin had a crazy chop press this year. Um, Notable mention: Yusuf Wilson flash pin. Uh, who you call it? Sam Mitchell really fast this year. Uh, Alexander pulled somebody and flash pinned him. Uh,
I think Caleb is faster than all those guys.
what about Matt Flippin? Matt Flippin had some crazy too.
Yeah,
So like,
actually, he did. He did very impressive. So he's up there too as well. So I would have to say,
and
yeah.
if we're gonna, it's
If
better
we're
than
gonna if we're
Caleb.
gonna say if we're gonna say if there was, I'd have to say probably Matt Flipton him. Yeah.
You know what we need to do, and maybe I'll bring it to the next event. I want to bring a speed, like a radar gun, just for the guys that happen to do a flash pin. We could test it. You know what I mean? Like how fast did their hand go before the pin?
It also depends on. You're right though. Yeah, you're right. We could do it like that.
I say that's the only way to test it. You know
It's the
what I
only way
mean? It's
to test it. It's the only way to test it. To test it.
the only
Shout out to
way.
Eric Fisk. He should be in a super match, but he doesn't.
I
Do
hate
super.
dude. He keeps saying that he can't do it, and I'm like, Eric, dude, you're top. Eric's one of the top. I'd say top 5 in New England at 176.
Yes. Or yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
He has banger wars with everybody in those weight classes. Ooh,
And shit,
I want to see him and Maskell pull. That would be good.
bro, it's never gonna happen. He
Why
doesn't
not?
take super because he doesn't take super matches. It's just what it is.
We
Shout
need to
out
start
because
doing
he's always
polls.
busy working. He's always busy working, dude. He's a working man. He's
I
busy
want
working.
no.
Shout
Jason
out to
Statham.
Sebastian Aaron. He's a diesel dude. He's gonna be even bigger. He's gonna be like 198, fucking killing it.
Dude, I'm excited to meet him. Hopefully, he comes to Battle of Tri-State 3 because we're Facebook bashing him. He's a handsome young man. I think
He's awesome, dude. He was there last time with his dad, Tim
yeah,
Zafir.
Tim, dude.
Tim is awesome, dude. I love Tim. He's fuck.
Tim's a good man.
Yeah, he's a great guy. They stayed over the house. They're always welcome. I mean, it was just a great time. They're great people. And Tim is he's got a fucking hand, dude. Oh
He
man.
got he got a paw on him, does he?
He's got a fucking strong ass fucking hand. He can open up a fucking bear trap and dude, I mean, what the fuck? He was telling me that, and I know some guys do use two hands, and he was using one hand to open up. I think it was a beaver trap. I'm not sure if it was I'm not sure exactly what type of trap it was, but it was just like, he was like, I can open up with one hand.
Bro, I miss old school strength. Like when I was a little boy, I don't know if you can attest to this, Steve, but like I grew up around rednecks. So if you could rip a phone book, like the city's phone book in half, you were really rugged. If you could, a lot of guys would pinch pennies. I've seen a bunch of old guys pinch pennies and bend a penny.
Yeah. Yep.
Like that's a feat of strength, in my opinion. Just be able to go. Pop. Dude, I got a thick old thumb. You see that, Steve? Look at that.
Shut up.
Look at that cape.
Caleb Johnson is watching. Shout out to Caleb Johnson. We were just talking about
Who
Caleb.
is that? Who is that? Is that the boy wonder?
Biggest up boy wonder, pajama pants, Caleb Johnson with I want to say, like I said before, he was just biggest upsets of the year. Wade Roberts and him, and then Patrick Weeks that just happened in him. And one of the fastest pin, but I have to give it to Matt Flipton that he probably had the fastest pin.
You got to give it to Matt.
You got to give it to Matt.
You got to give it to Matt. You got to respect game is game.
Game
But
is game.
hey, could Caleb's real nickname like be the upset?
It
The
could
upset,
be.
Caleb Johnson.
Yeah, or it could be Caleb the Upset Johnson.
Huh?
Caleb
Hey.
the Upset Johnson.
I wanted to bounce this idea off you. I was thinking about this going down the road. Does Dustin Jelliff have a nickname yet?
I'm not sure.
I was like, how about the Barbarian? Because he's fucking built and he does the recurve bow. Like barbarians used to, use recurve bows. And I'm
Mhm.
like, I don't know. Just it's an idea. I want to throw that idea in the universe. People can hate it or not. Let me know.
You know what I was also thinking about with Miguel Fernandez? He probably went up against the best guys around.
Oh, I would say
He went up against Bigfoot. He went up against Bill Sinks. I mean, Bill Sinks really beat everybody, but I'm saying if we're talking about next to him, he's probably went up against the hardest guys.
well, here let's point some love on Miguel as far as that, because remember you said Miguel lost to Bill at King of the Table in Atlantic City, and he told you
But it
he's
was a
like,
war. It was a fucking war. It
no,
wasn't.
that's not where I'm shitting on him. But I'm saying he looked at you and said, if we have a super match, I'll beat Bill. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
So I respect that of any person where they're like, hey, make the match happen and I will beat this guy. Like Miguel has always been confident in himself,
Hell yeah.
and I respect that.
Yeah.
And like you said, it's not like he was pulling some nobody or he was pulling a guy that was an amateur, but he pulls pro and he's cocky about it. No, Miguel knew that Bill was a killer, and he's like, I believe in my abilities against. And like
Yep.
you said, Bigfoot was a tall order,
Ben
big
Ciapoli.
guy. Ben Ciapoli, bro, what he did to Ben, I thought was crazy. I could. You want to talk about an upset? The way Miguel made that match look to me, I thought was an upset. Like I did not. I've never seen anyone treat Ben like that. And Ben is a fucking savage on the table.
Oh yeah.
Um,
And
again,
he
dude,
pulled you. And he
we're
destroyed
not. Yeah, he got off easy.
you.
He got off easy.
But you know, there's been a couple of different matches too. And Garrett too, man. He pulled a lot, man, and he fucking destroyed everybody. I want to say. But he also lost to Chris. Chris had a couple of matches too. He's been destroying everybody. A lot of the guys did a great job, but I mean, it
Listen,
just
everybody on the super match card deserves a shout out for real. Like anyone that made the super match card, they earned their spot to get there,
yeah,
and they're all getting better. That's what I love. It's not like every guy that you see on these super matches, they're doing other tournaments. They're not just doing yours. They're training and they're trying to get better. And every time you see them pull, they get better. Um, ooh, that could be an award. Who do you think's progressed the most?
yeah. I was just gonna say. I'm be honest with you. I think Caleb Johnson. I'm gonna say, and I'll tell you why.
Tell me why. Tell me why.
Because his first win was up against uh, Cam Dennett,
Mhm.
and I think, well, to tell you the truth,
That
his
was the
first
comeback.
loss,
That was a crazy
right?
comeback.
His first loss was the Cam Dennett. Then he came back and he
And
won, and just from then and getting all that momentum and pretty much beating everybody after that, and then losing to Matt Flipton, which Matt's an absolute beast, and then coming back and then beating Pat, it just shows you that the kid's got no. I mean, he doesn't give up.
And
There's-
again, I would say between Caleb and the worst thing you can do for anybody, especially with Caleb, is let all of his boys be at the event too. Those Ireland guys, when they're all together and
oh,
they're
dude,
screaming
that's like
for each other.
a force to be reckoned with, bro.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, that's exactly what I call it. They're a force. They're it's something different. It's not
Yeah.
just an arm wrestling team cheering for their
No,
buddy.
no. They're like a force to be reckoned with, bro.
Yeah.
When they come deep and you can hear them. But it's just like you guys too from Borderline Arms. I mean, going there and having your team there, and having your guys there, they cheer for you or shit on the other guy, do whatever they got to do, and that's what it's all about, you know what I mean? But just from being where Caleb was 2-0 and winning 3-2 just shows you how much grit the fucking kid has. You know what I mean? And showing people that he's better than he really is by beating Wade Roberts too. You know what I mean? So
And
it's
Wade is like Wade's the guy too. Like not too many people are gonna be able to grab a hold of Wade and just play with him.
give me 1 second. I got somebody here.
All right. So now that Steve's gone, we can do the fun thing. You guys like that money shot, nut shot of Steve's balls? I I just wanted to do some shout outs real quick. I got to go on that. But while we're waiting for Steve, I want to talk about East versus West. I don't know if you guys watched the East versus West card. It was pretty freaking crazy, if you ask me. Let me read your guys' comments. I'm watching. So we got Miguel's watching. Miguel, James is just gay. Damn, bro. Is it the pride hat? Is it the rainbow hat, Miguel?
I mean, you're gay, just gay in general, so just gay.
Oh, did you see what Eric said? Like, you got to get rid of ready, go in one word. I don't like, don't move, go person. I think it should be close hands. And when your hands close, it's go. I think like Wall did it best, in my opinion.
Well, that's what Mac is.
Ooh.
Close your thumbs, close your hands, go. That's why I like Mac. Like the rules, like, you know.
I think Mac just stole from Wall. But you know what Mac did that nobody else did was the smartest thing in the world? Ring girls. I love that shit. Now it's a sport. Now it's
just so you know, Miguel Fernandez put a rainbow flag up for you. Shout out to Leo Trim for watching. Eric Cortez, thanks for watching, guys. But yes, rainbow flag for you, buddy. And
Miguel's projecting on me because he got his ass kicked at East versus West. So now we're both victims. We both know what it feels like.
I wouldn't say he got his ass kicked. He had a couple flash pins there too. We just held somebody, just went.
Yeah, but were they good?
Oh yeah.
Were they good?
Yeah.
Anybody can go to East versus West and pull.
You're not good.
I'm great. I was just talking about East versus West real quick, and I wanted to bring up. Do you remember? I could not believe what. Can't think of his name already, but the guy that pulled Paul Lynn, dude, the way he beat Paul Lynn.
Oh,
I've never seen anyone do that to Paul Lynn.
Yeah, and then he went into his lane too, and then he side
Ogden?
pressured. Yeah, he dogged him.
Ogden's a bad mofo.
I can't believe, but yeah, I was surprised. I was real surprised.
Jerry's King's move, bro. When Jerry went to a King's move, everyone in my house when we were doing the watch party.
Why Camille didn't just press him and then he started fucking top rolling him? Why didn't he just go in and just press him there? Like, what the fuck?
I think he got too much. I think Jerry got too much of a bite and Camille couldn't move through it. And that's how. Well, you know what's crazy? When Jerry got the press in that King's move in and he transitioned to the break arm press, Camille couldn't stop it. And I was like, man, if Jerry could just figure out how to get in that spot.
He was in that position, though, because he was in that position to hold him there, and he was able to, because just for the fact that Camille wasn't in a press position first.
Mm-hmm.
So, I mean, his transition was really good. That's in that moment. I mean, he did what he needed to do, which was perfect.
I know. This had me curious. I was like, man, wouldn't have I liked to see Vitaly or Levon try to pull Jerry in a top roll position just to see if they could beat him there. You know what I mean?
Who would beat who there?
Jerry. Because everyone that pulled Jerry went hook with Jerry. You know what I mean? And so when you hook Jerry, he can't do it. Respectfully, that's what I've seen out of these last couple matches.
So you think if he moves Levon that he's gonna stop him? Is that what you're saying?
No, I'm saying if Levon would have tried to go into a top roll and Jerry would have been able to get that locked in, I would have liked to seen what would have happened. Personally.
Well, we just saw what would have happened. He couldn't even get into his position before Levon fucking flashed him.
Right. I'm just saying, how crazy would have it been if, like, remember how Levon gave Hermes a fifth round?
Yeah.
Just to see? It would have been cool if he would have let Jerry get into the press and be like, okay, I'll let you go. That's not arm wrestling. It's not a match.
Oh, I see what you're saying. Just to compare it to see if he had enough pressure to stop him.
Because imagine if Jerry in his press drove Levon right to the pad, and then everyone would be like, "Wow, dude, Jerry's just gotta figure out how to get there." Which, again, that's arm wrestling, right? That's
which is really the truth. Is that he's got to figure out how to get there no matter what, because it's what it was. And either way, that's how you have to happen to look at it.
Dude, have you been seeing what Devin's been posting on YouTube about the Russians and shit?
No.
Oh, Devin is getting violent again. At the minute he agrees to a match, train, talk shit, train, talk shit, and I love it. He was calling Ennis, Vitali, Morozov, all these horrendous names that you could probably like get canceled for, and I love it.
I didn't hear anything like that. Shout out to Lily K, Kevin Marvin for watching. But yeah, no.
Um, who's
What else?
best physique in your events? I would have to say
Garrett
Garrett
Tupper.
Tupper. Garrett Tupper, no homo. Maybe a little bit. Like
Garrett Tupper is a shredded. I mean, he's a specimen, dude. It's ridiculous how the fucking kid looks.
shredded like mozzarella cheese.
Yeah, literally 154 pounds. I mean, walks around at that weight, comfortable. He's a fucking easily. But yeah,
I hate him. Hate Garrett. He makes me hate myself. Yeah, dude, Garrett Tupper's so handsome that every dude I know acknowledges it. Like at your last event, I remember everyone going, I don't know if it's Gustavo or Garrett Tupper, but it's one of them.
yeah, I have no idea. But I know he's a fucking. He was ridiculously He's just always fucking shredded. You know what I mean? But what was I gonna say? Who else was I fucking thinking about? I mean, recently too, we were talking about like who's gotten better as, the wins and the losses. I mean, Chris Michaels right now seems unstoppable.
How did he do East versus West? I didn't get to see.
I'm sure he probably won. I don't see him losing.
I think we need to see Chris Michaels East versus West, honestly.
Well, I like to see him. I mean, I'm trying to get a match for him, but it's hard because these guys don't want to travel, and some of them are a little too far, and you can't really do much.
I'll say this, dude, and me and Steve talk about it a lot, but I will stand on and say I have said this. There's a lot of guys that are, let's say, top 20 in each weight class in North America that are a bunch of pussies that never pull like they should because they think they're too good and nobody's on their level, want to lose their ranking. Like, again, Devin Lorette, number one in North America. He goes to some random arm wrestling tournament in West Virginia and gets flash pinned by Logan Vinegar. Never complains, doesn't argue. He congratulates, even though they could have called an elbow foul and some other shit. Devin has said, "Good for you, buddy." Shook his hand and let it go.
Mm-hmm.
You and I both know there's guys in the top 5 of each one of these classes, and if they got flash pinned by a guy that wasn't supposedly that good, they would have a fucking tantrum. They wouldn't know what to do. And I think there's guys that like get their rank and then just try to hold it, and then there's guys that prove why they're ranked. That makes sense.
Yeah,
And
I agree with you.
I love the guys that just pull anybody, pull 3 weight classes. They don't care. Like, if you had to do that, I would say Sam Mitchell's your guy. That, you know what I mean? Out of all your events, Sam Mitchell weighs 165 pounds and will pull super heavies. And
Yeah.
he beats super heavies. Like, it's
Yeah.
not even okay. Oh.
Yeah, Sam's another. Sam's. If you want to, I would say if you want to have a banger of a match, no matter who you put Sam with, as long as they're top 10, left or right hand, you'll have a banger of a match. You know what I mean? Because he's just, every single time, whether he wins or loses, I don't know if you guys saw the match or not between him and Jordan Maskell, but that was a fucking banger.
Shout out to Maskell.
So was Yusuf Wilson versus Sam Mitchell. So was Sam Mitchell versus Brian Malik.
Hey.
Sam has phenomenal matches no matter, so.
I want to see this. Remember Conrad? What happened to Conrad? Conrad was a force to be reckoned with.
He still is, but I try to get him a match, but he's a little bit busy and stuff, doing things and everything else.
I was going to say, what do you think? Stop it. What do you think about Aiden LeMay versus Conrad? right arm?
Aiden would beat him.
Really?
Yeah.
Ooh. I hope that gets to Conrad. I wanna be proven wrong.
Yeah, I'd like to see that match, but I think he would beat him. It's just Aiden seems really unstoppable right now. After seeing that match with Ben, I mean, Ben's so tough, and he's a much heavier guy, and he's strong as fuck. But that press is absolutely fucking ridiculous.
What about Frank Hurst versus out of the Tri-State 3?
I already have something in the works with Frank. I'm just waiting for him for an answer back. So
All right, we're trying to make matches happen. Hey, anyone in the comments too? There's certain matches that you'd like to see. Let it know. If there's matches you want to see happen, if you want Fernandez to come in here is on the next pod, just request it, and we care about you. We want this to be entertaining. We want you to enjoy
yeah,
it.
I don't know, but yeah. Shout out to Alex Bushy, Matt Bush, and Jurgen Arapi. Shout out to them, but for watching, yeah.
It's all good.
We're gonna have to wrap up the night because I'm gonna go to my house and I have a couple things I have to take care of.
All right.
So yeah, I was gonna say, what are you up to for the rest of the night?
I got my over here, Charles. Charles. Yeah, you hear him? He's a stud. I'm gonna go bring him, go take him play bowling. I'm gonna beat his ass. I'm gonna sink my balls on his pins. I know it's a minor, but I'm talking about
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you're not allowed to.
minor injury. Are we gonna pod right before New Year?
Yeah, we can do that, of
All
course.
right, next Friday. All right.
Yep.
This is technically the Christmas special. So we
Rewatch
appreciate everybody.
watch. Tyler's on right now. Take a look while back, Tyler. Shout out for watching. But we were talking a little bit about you. Shout out to Giuseppe Olson. But yeah, he says do a backflip, James. But
I owe 50 push-ups. So the next pod I'll do the 50 push-ups.
and $50.
Well, I'll pay you the $50 at your event.
You owe me double then now because you're trying to
No, that
remind
wasn't
me.
part of the agreement. Let's
double.
talk. Let's talk, bro. I need my kneecaps, bro.
Double.
How about that? How about you come drive to Vermont and take these kneecaps, and then I'll pay you the $50. They have a good day.
How about you get on your kneecaps and you pay me $50? All right.
Oh, it's $50.
But yeah, shout out for everyone. Thanks for watching. And yeah, great job for everybody that was on the super match. All New York Tri-State Arm Wrestling. You were put on there for a reason, and everybody did a phenomenal job. So thank you, everyone. If we didn't shout you out, so thank you so much. And James did shout all of you guys have been on the super matches. So thanks, James. And thank you, James, for always helping out and being there for me, brother.
Yeah, I'm here for you. I'm here for arm wrestling. I'm here for the arm wrestlers. I love the sport. I love Christmas. I'm feeling festive as fuck. I want to pull gingerbread man out of my ass right now. That's how I'm feeling.
But yeah,
I'm telling you what, Santa better not come down that chimney all caked up this year. I got a sweet tooth and I'm ready to go.
All right, I'm getting out of here, man.
All
right, guys. Remember, like, subscribe, share, like, subscribe. Here in the Strap Podcast with me, Steve Fernandez, and James Rhodes Mason.
Thank you guys very much.